The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Our golden girl is engaged. First Filipino Olympic gold medalist Hidilyn Diaz said yes to her longtime boyfriend and coach, Julius Naranjo. Hidilyn shared the happy news via social media, saying that there was no doubt at all when she accepted Julius' proposal, gushing over how they journeyed together to achieve the Olympic gold. Meanwhile, several businesses have started to reopen as the alert level 3 status in Metro Manila began today. Marlene Alcaide with the story.
After months of closure, this spa in Quezon City is finally allowed to operate again. Employees of the spa are now gearing up to welcome their customers. They are also happy with the easing of restrictions as they can now go back to work.
Tuwan-tuwa po kami kasi nagkaroon na kami ng trabaho. Hindi na kami na-stress sa bahay.
The spa vows to ensure that health protocols will be strictly followed in their premises. Patrons cannot do walk-ins just yet as they need to set up an appointment first. Additionally, only fully vaccinated customers are allowed for the safety of the employees as well as other clients.
Sa ngayon po kasi nag-a-accept lang kami ng mga may vaccine card. Hindi rin naman kami nag-a-accept ng sobrang daming client. More on appointment.
Billiard parlors are also allowed to reopen under Alert Level 3. These establishments can cater up to 30% of their maximum capacity indoors, while 50% capacity is allowed outdoors. Gym owners are also pleased with the development, hoping that their businesses will recover soon.
Malaki yung tama sa amin ng pandemic kasi tingnan yung pwesto ko ngayon, di ba? Dati high-end yung pwesto ko, kumbaga 2 floor, commercial rate, kumbaga maganda talagang kumbaga presentable. Pero ngayon, nagtitiis kami ta ganito.
However, only a limited number of customers will be allowed and this is expected to result in lesser income for them.
Ang pumapasok sa gym nung hindi pa nila nire-required, mga 5, ganun, 5. Konting-konti talaga. Halos wala talaga. Minsan wala pa nga eh.
As Metro Manila shifts to Alert Level 3, many businesses are hoping that cases will continue to decrease so people can go back to their pre-pandemic life. For News 5, Marlene Alcaide, we are One News.
Sydney will reopen its borders to vaccinated individuals starting November 1st. The most populous Australian state will no longer require quarantine for travelers who tested negative before their flights. This Bloomberg Quick Take will tell us more.
From 1 November, those people, returning Australians, tourists who want to come back, who want to visit Australia, who want to come into Sydney, hotel quarantine will be a thing of the past. We will require which will work with the Commonwealth Government, that those people coming into Australia, whether it's a tourist, returning Australian, that you will need to do a PCR test before you board the flight, and that you will need to show proof of that you're double vaccinated. So for double vaccinated people right around the world, Sydney, New South Wales is open for business. We want people back. We're leading the nation out of this pandemic. A hotel quarantine, home quarantine is a thing of the past.
This is about Australian residents and citizens first. Commonwealth Government has made no decision to allow other visa holders, skilled visa holders, student visa holders, international visitors travelling under an ETA or other international visiting visa arrangement to come into Australia under these arrangements.
Senatorial candidate and Federation of Free Workers President Asani Matula says he will be proud if Vice President Leni Robredo chooses him to complete her Senate slate. Speaking to us here earlier, Batula said that if chosen, he will represent the middle class and marginalized Filipinos. He also said he hopes that whoever the vice president chooses will become a representative for Filipino laborers.
I will be proud to represent the sector if chosen by the vice president. I think the middle forces needs representation in the Senate slate of the vice president, and that is a big part of our population. And we need to expand the middle class in this country.
Batula also said his campaign will focus more on labor agenda, which will include a change in the national minimum wage and a push to uphold workers' rights.
We are discussing with the Vice President the labor agenda last week. The agenda includes the issue on contractualization, public employment, guaranteed health for all, and then impunity on those being killed, exercising the right to self-organization. Wages need to change the wage rationalization law, and it needs legislative action.
The Commission on Human Rights says that human rights should be a campaign issue for candidates this coming elections. In an interview with the Chiefs, CHR Executive Director Hidilyn Diaz said candidates always promise to deliver services pertaining to human rights. The official thus urges the public to be discerning and elect public servants who will actually uphold human rights, apart from those who have concrete plans to end the pandemic.
They'll start campaigning. They will be committing to have more health centers. That's the right to health. They'll be committing more schools. That's the right to education. They'll be committing SSS and GSIS benefits. We should vote wisely. We should make sure that those whom we elect will put foremost a human rights agenda.
Lego is breaking gender stereotypes through removing the gender-based tags of toys set for boys or girls. The details in this Bloomberg Quick Take.
Never assume that something is just for boys or something is just for girls. I think we should not be making those assumptions. I think we should continue to develop products that are tapping into the passion points of kids and then play patterns that they really like and the building patterns that they really like. But we need to let them decide.
And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later again at 2:15 as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.